Hello, welcome back to my Let's Play of Long War 2. So when we left off before, it turned out that from the very beginning of the game, there were spies in my camp, um, and my soldiers have discovered that, and that's what I'm about to go. I'm about to ambush a rendezvous from an enemy spy in my camp with the Advent soldiers. So let's go ahead with that. These missions are interesting because you don't have time to set up an XCOM squad. So you've only got your one XCOM soldier who discovered the spy, and the people who come with him are basically just the staff in the facility or in the haven. They'll be kitted out with basically random gears. They're just wearing t-shirts and pullovers. They are incredibly weak. But then we don't tend to have a lot of enemy forces either, so you can lose people very easily, but it should be interesting. It's also not a time limited mission, so which gives me the opportunity to play much more carefully. So I've got
Moving to designated coordinates.
two guys with shotguns here. I got my sniper. A third shotgun. Okay, that's too many shotguns. And one assault rifle. It's not a fantastic setup.
Ясно. Уже двигаюсь.
Shotguns need to be up close and personal, which is very dangerous.
Moving to Overwatch.
Because I don't need to take... I can take my time. I'm not going to rush him up into a sniping spot just yet. Now, it's very unlikely that there's anybody just over there, but just in case. I'm going to send this guy around first. Or this guy. Long Pang. Okay. Let's get you into a sniping spot.
Moving out.
Blue moves only because, well, not entirely blue
Ну
moves only.
давай, вперед!
But I can take my time. It's there's no danger of running out of time. And by only using blue moves, I remain flexible if anything happens. Okay, so there's someone over there. Oh, this guy might not be in a great sniping spot after all.
Moving on target location.
Be careful. They could be very close because those sound icons don't tend to happen unless they're very close.
Слушаюсь.
Way too many shotguns. I'm gonna leave him here. I was just want to see how good this sniping spot is when they do reveal, and then I can move him if it turns out not to be great. Okay, they're not that close. They must be over this area here.
Слушаюсь.
Still no spotting. I might bring my sniper up here to the spot where this guy is now.
Running. Сканирую.
Rozumiem, podchodzę do celu.
What language is that? Okay, these guys are getting onto the ground now. I don't want them. I do want to be careful about being spotted. It's not great visibility down here, which means that it could end up that they get spotted very close. Wouldn't be good.
Closing on target position now.
开始移动。
Выдвигаюсь.
Ruszam do celu. Pozycja zabezpieczona.
I'm on it.
交给我。
Ясно. Начинаю наблюдение.
开始掩护。
What was that?
Oh. Here? Well, they couldn't be, but they could be.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Blue moves only. Not safe to move faster than that. Well, actually.
收到。
The shotgun guys aren't going to get a shot off, so I may as well move them a little further.
Двигаюсь на позицию. Смотрю в оба. Got it covered.
I'm putting them on Overwatch, but it's very unlikely that they would hit anything on Overwatch. Chances are, if something happened, it would be too far away. Okay.
Rolling. Enemy sighted.
Just troopers, no commander. Interesting. She wouldn't have a shot here. But if I put her here, she's not in full cover. But I'm not going to move this turn.
Поняла вас.
Rather, I'm not going to make the attack this turn. These guys can easily move up here.
移动到目的地。收到。
Смотрю в оба.
我在打掩护。
Scanning.
And if they move closer, ugh. This guy can't even take a shot with squad sight from here. I think. So that would be bad. To start off without sniper support. So I'm not going to. I think I will wait until they come back. They will come back. I could move the shotgun guys
听到了，
closer.
开始行动。
Let's see if our sniper has any shots. No.
开始移动到特定目标。
Okay.
They don't need to be in full cover because obviously for now they're stealthed, but it's very unlikely that they will shoot from their existing position. So
Уже иду. И муха не пролетит.
收到，开始掩护
Moving to。Overwatch.
打掩护。
okay. So, oh, his shots are very poor. What's his aim? 60 for a sniper. That's atrocious. Let's get you a little closer.
明白，出发。
Oh, pull back. Good thing this happened when I was still in stealth. I don't want anything to do with
开
that.
始移动到特定位置。
I think everybody should pull back.
Двигаюсь в указанную точку.
Yeah, you should be okay.
Move into position. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
掩护。
Okay. Should be able to set this off now. But I have to be very careful about that other squad. This is the problem with shotgun guys. So this, I believe it was around here that I saw the squad. And shotgun guys need to get close and personal to take their shots. So she's close enough, technically. She could overwatch, but if I did, it's a high risk. She could end up in a flanked. Well, those shots aren't that bad. But I'm gonna want to get them closer. If things don't go well, they still have. So she can go on Overwatch. She doesn't have very good shots, but of course, she has better aim than my sniper. She's in a safe enough position to go on Overwatch, unless there's no better spot. So,
Ну,
and my
подходите,
sniper
гады.
will take this off. Now, the most important thing is going to be where the guys with shotguns go to in order to avoid actually triggering that other pod. I would have been upset if that missed. Okay, that was very good.
Готов. Потом разберемся, что это такое.
And she is being flanked, just as I said. The problem is, the position he went to is very close to that other squad. I could very easily trigger them. So the safest thing to do would be to throw a grenade. I might lose some loot, but it avoids the danger of activating another squad without being prepared for it. Loot destroyed. Oh well.
Not a problem. Digging in.
开始移动。准备好了。
Okay. Now, this probably will trigger them, but I do want this loot.
Heading out.
Oh, how did it trigger that guy? That's the spy, by the way.
I've got the package.
Okay, not too bad of a squad. It's just a surveillance drone and an officer. Now, oh, no shots. That's awful. How does he have no shots? Is that tree in the way? Oh, some of these trees must be. One of these trees must be in the way. It's a whole line of trees between him and the officer. Now, I have two alternatives. I can push forward, try and kill him as fast as possible, or I can pull back and try to get them on Overwatch. Problem is, if I push forward, obviously I'm getting closer to that faceless spy, which is very... I would rather not deal with it and the officers at the same time. But if I pull back, I'm shooting at them with shotguns, and shotguns can't do much from distance. Well, I can't flashbang
收到。
the robot. I don't even have a good shot here. This guy has no position to go to. So he has both my frag and oh. Now if that drone will come towards me. He won't have a shot even here. He'll have a shot at the drone from here. I'll need to use a flashbang on the officer. She's obviously not going to stay here. The only person... So this guy has a flashbang. He will have to use it. I'll have to head here and use it on the officer. Which means I've got no grenade available on the... I have no grenade available on the... So for the drone. I can't believe how I had a position that well for my sniper. So I'm just going to try see what happens with the drone. 53%, not great. I don't have a lot of choice. The other option is to leave her on Overwatch and try and pin down the officer, but she's going to end up shooting at the drone anyway, chances are. Even if she was left on Overwatch. Hey, that was unexpected. Right. Flashbang. That makes him much less dangerous. Now, I wonder, I triggered that faceless somehow. So I'm gonna push her up. I wonder will he actually move towards us or not, because like, he surely can't see us.
Sure thing.
Oh, here he comes. I guess he heard us. Heard the gunshots.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
You have to be kidding me. He can't hit the faceless. So who has a grenade, a flashbang? She has no shots. She would have a shot on the faceless here. She might also be able to use a flashbang.
Спешу.
But she can't hit the officer. Oh, there, I saw something. Is there any way I can get both the officer and the faceless? Okay, so that's one option. Just hitting the officer with the flashbang. It'll depend on how well it goes against the faceless. Shotguns are pretty good at clearing these guys. I have to move her up to give him a spot to shoot from, so it's unfortunate. It's not a very good spot. For her safety. Well, this might be okay. That's okay.
Absolutely.
And I also get to pick up the loot. Nice bonus.
I've got the loot here.
Die.
What did you expect?
What's this shot like? I wonder who should be on Overwatch and who should throw the grenade. Now,
Przechodzę na pozycję.
he's close enough to do a shotgun Overwatch.
Да будет свет.
The thing is, he's still very dangerous, even with.
That one hurt a little.
Yeah, see?
Help! Help! Someone help!
It's okay, you'll be fine. It's nearly over now. Everything will be okay. Hello. Goodbye.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So I'll have one staff member out of action for a little while. Not a big deal. Considering how easy it is for them to die. That's fine. They don't even wear armor. They wear t-shirts or pullovers. Spot the odd one out.
I'm certainly impressed, Commander. Another heroic effort in the field.
Death from above, for sure. And plenty of goods. It's actually one of the few missions where you get to pick up the corpses of the enemies. In the vast majority of missions, you're in and out, and you don't have enough time to pick up enemy corpses. This one, you get the corpses, and the corpses are extremely important for like your
I did
research.
my best to get the new recruits ready for what they're going up against, but having the commander back is a bigger confidence boost than any speech.
Thanks very much, Bradford. So I only got 5. Not great. One that girl is out of action, but we should be okay. Everyone's on intel. I don't think there's anything I need to do other than carry on. Okay, new mission. 6 days, 3 hours. Destroy an alien relay and find a lead. So find the lead is really important at this point. 27 intel and an intel package. I assume the intel package is the lead. I don't know how that works. But it's extremely loud. I'm certainly going to send a squad. Now, because it's destroy an alien relay, I will want firepower. I can't do this with like a stealth squad. 6 days might be enough. 5 guys maybe. 5 guys is plenty of firepower. Now, the specialist and shinobi are my most important class, and they aren't that necessary in this one. So I might send a squad of mostly rookies. So this gunner, so I'm gonna make her as mobile as possible. I'll give her some armor, of course, but having a flashbang is not that useful since she can suppress anyway. And in general, movement will be important. Now the question is, do I want to take the technical? See, a technical specialist and a shinobi are a great threesome for stealth missions. So I might just leave the technical to be able to support in a stealth mission, and I'll simply send as many rookies now as I can. I'll give them the standard rookie package. So 5 guys is fine. Let's see if I can do 6. No, I can't. Not even close. Not very useful for a gunner, I think. Her main thing is reaction fire and suppression, so. Who has the best aim of these rookies? 62. 66, pretty good. 55, abysmal. 67, okay, you can have the stock. And the laser sight. I'll take the laser sight off later and give it to someone with a shotgun, but for now. This should be fine. Excuse me.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Okay. 3 days and 17 hours. This is probably a mission I won't take. Recover item from advent vehicle. So this one would be suited to the specialist and shinobi squad, and maybe with the technical for backup. But 35 intel is not a great reward, although the lead is important, and obviously it's really low infiltration time. I'm just going to look at it. Remove most of her gear. I'm going to change this for a smoke grenade so that if when I get discovered, we have a bit of a defensive boost while we try and escape. That should be fine. I do want a flashbang just in case. Oh wow, okay, I can get all three on the squad. That's good. Maximizing mobility is very important. Now, this guy obviously, he has a rocket. Removing the flashbang will improve his mobility to 17, which is certainly very useful on a stealth mission, but I'm really not sure about. Flashbangs are so incredibly useful for getting out of a tricky situation. I'm going to stick with the flashbang. Yeah, this is okay. Recover item from advent vehicle. Might be a train. So I don't want to. Basically, I want to avoid fighting at all in that mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
And armor piercing rounds. Nice. Okay. This will allow us to have another haven. I think I might go with this before. But I'll talk to you.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Four hours until launch. Readiness normal. I'm gonna wait just in case we get vulnerable. Must launch now. Normal still. Okay, so I'm gonna save here, and this will be the beginning of the next episode. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.